Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carrie. They met on eHarmony. They made plans to meet at a chain restaurant in the lounge, though, for some appetizers at 6:30. For some background, they had talked on the phone once. She was working with me, and she thought she was taking my advice by getting on the phone for a call to confirm that he was a real person and then having a video call. Yeah, they Zoomed first to get a tiny bit acquainted before she was going to meet him in person. And as she was sharing the story with me, I was just so proud. Imagine me beaming, and then the story continues. Plans were made early in the week on I think Sunday or Monday for later in the week on my favorite date night. If you don't know what that is, then make sure that you check that episode out. I'll post it for you at the end of this one. Despite having seen one another in a video, like I do as a matchmaker, they exchanged wardrobe information so that they'd recognize each other more easily when they met in a busy place. She pulled into the parking lot, found a spot, and she's kind of just sitting there taking a moment for herself when she saw him getting out of his car. She shared with me that despite his photos showing him of average build, her exact words were, nothing to write home about, but within normal range. So, she wasn't expecting to meet somebody who was in peak physical condition. Anyway, he was obese, she said. She actually saw him first in the parking lot as he was kind of struggling to get out of his vehicle and then walking toward the restaurant. But she said walking as if that weight that was a physical burden, like affecting his whole body. She couldn't believe this at first because she'd talked to him about stuff that they both liked to do and about some of their interests. She said that she liked biking on the weekends and that she hates going to the gym, but she just found a class she kind of liked. And he made it sound like he'd even be interested in going. So this was all decided in a couple of seconds. She waited until he entered into the front door, and then she immediately drove away. She ghosted him. If you know me, you won't be surprised when my instinct was wanting to tell her that it was kind of rude to leave without a word. But before I could even voice that or figure out what she could have said, she was telling me how rude she thought it was that he had misled her and straight out really lied to her. And I agreed with that too. I understood her anger and disappointment, but I was just wishing that there'd been some way to communicate this to him without ghosting him. I'm going to ask you to play coach now and tell me what you would have done. What you would have said as a dating coach to my client, this woman, your client. What you would have found in this situation to create a learning opportunity. I'm always looking for things we can learn throughout the journey, so I'm hoping that you'll approach it this way as well. I feel we can always get something out of every situation to take with us moving forward, should we ever find ourselves in the same or a similar situation. I think it would be important to share what we would want to hear or experience if we were the other participant. Or was ghosting the right thing to do? Maybe the only thing to do. Wait. Before you run to the comment section, I want to give you just a little more background on these two people. Mostly I know about her, and what I know about him, I was just really told by her. So she's 54, she's divorced, average build, really pretty active though. She's not a homebody for sure. She has an adventurous side. And she's usually out and about finding things to do. She's really on the go quite a bit. They were both parents to teenagers, both business professionals, and they lived within 25 minutes of one another. And then the restaurant, if that means anything to you, was also like 25 minutes away. When she mentioned bike rides on her weekends, he voiced that he also had a bicycle and he liked riding. And when she'd mentioned that class, it kind of sounded like he was down for that. Obviously these things could be misconstrued or might mean different things to different people. Okay, that's it. Have at it, you dating coaches, you. Give me what you got. Don't forget, though, to check out this episode here. It's another one of our You Be the Dating Coach episodes. Don't forget to give the episode a thumbs up like my adorable mother is doing. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you leave. It's life-changing for me. I'll look forward to seeing you back soon. And until next time, have a good one.